Hi, everybody. I'm here to talk to you about the opportunity with Color Street. If you're in this group, it's because you've shown some sort of interest in Color Street. So I'm just going to answer a few commonly asked questions that I always get and my stylists always get too. I've written a bunch of questions down. I am a senior director. I've been with Color Street for 1 year. My name is Brenda, and I am just going to tell you my story real quick of how I got started. I attended a Facebook show of a friend. I had never heard of Color Street before. I fell madly in love with it. As soon as I saw it, I bought 4 sets, the buy three get one free, and then the next day it was still going on, so I bought another buy three get one free. And then the next day, I thought, you know what? I couldn't stop thinking about these nail strips because they just seemed so amazing. My friend jumped on a live video in the show and showed us how they work. And I just was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. So I ended up signing up to be a stylist before I even got a sample um, or anything in the mail from anybody. I just saw it, loved it, and had to have it. So I signed up, not knowing what to expect. I didn't know how to run Facebook parties. I didn't, I'm not a salesperson. My husband and I own and operate a business in Corona. We have about 30 employees. Um, that's kind of what I've done my whole life. I've worked with all men, and it's just, my job. It's what I do. It's our company business. Our family business, and that's just kind of what I've been doing my whole life. And when this dropped in my lap, it filled a gap that, I always kind of felt was there, but I just didn't know what I was missing. I have been so happy since this dropped in my life. I can't even tell you. I was also dealing with anxiety and depression really badly at the time when this kind of dropped in my lap. I was right in the process of getting help for my problems, and this helped immensely. It just gave me something to focus on. It gave me more purpose. It was so much fun, and I have just absolutely loved it. Hit the ground running, never looked back. I still go to the office about twice a week, but I do this the rest of the time. It's provided a very good income for me, and which was a complete and total surprise. And there's a disclaimer that goes along with that because it all depends on how hard you're willing to work. You can make this a side biz with a little side income, or you can make it a full-blown powerhouse biz where you retire from your job and retire your husband and all that. There are girls in this company right now who have done so. So I'm just going to answer a few questions that I have been asked, and I've been taking notes, and I've asked stylists also on my team. I have 150, I think it's 158 girls right now, and I kind of put the word out, like, what have you guys been asked? And I know what I've been asked. So I kind of just asked them and wrote it down, and I'm going to go down that list right now. So the first thing you do when you sign up is you're probably added to this group right here. If that's kind of the first thing we do is just kind of give you some more information. So you can see the kit. The kit comes with 13 sets of nails, 72 samples, tons of other goodies. The kit is worth double what you pay for it. It's $129 with tax and shipping. It's going to come out to about $150. That kit is worth probably well over $300. And then you don't have any monthly fees or yearly fees that are going to be a surprise. You have a website fee of $9.99 after 2 months free. So whatever month you sign up, that month's free. The next month is free, and then it's $9.99. There's no contracts. There's nothing like that. You don't have any monthly quotas that you have to reach. The only thing is to keep you active is you have to sell 300 in 1 month during a 6-month period. So let's say you sell you go January, February, March selling nothing, and then April you sell 300. Now you got 6 more months that you're active. So you just have to sell 300. Here's a better way to describe it. You can't go 6 months without selling 300 in one of those months, okay? And when I first signed up, I will tell you this. When I heard, 300, I was like, 300? I'm not going to sell 300. I don't know that many people, was my thought. I sold $1,300 my first month. And it was because I was, sharing with what friends I did have. My circle wasn't very big. And I started having Facebook parties. I asked my best friend to have one for me to be my like launch party. I kind of forced her to do it. She said no at first. And I'm like, whatever. But she knew I was like not happy. She called me back. She's like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, yay! So I got all happy we did that. And then I booked a show from that, a show from that, a show from that. And it just took off. And I didn't know what I was doing. I taught myself along the way. I watched YouTube videos. Now we have a full-blown, you guys, we have all of our upline teams. I'm the creator of Team Nails Limit. I think I mentioned before, I've got about 160 girls, just under 160 girls in there. We all are extremely supportive of one another. You can ask your questions and get them answered in there. You have access to me. You have access to our team chat. So we're all in close contact and we're all very supportive. So let me get into the questions. So that kind of gives you an idea like what you do to sign up. There's like a 2-minute form. Literally, the person who will be signing you up will send you their link. You fill it out. You'll see that it's very laid back. It's very quick. It literally takes 2 minutes and your little black box is on its way. And I always tell everybody because it's how I felt when I got it. The little black box is like Christmas morning when that comes in the mail. You open it up and it's like all this fun stuff, including 13 nail sets. So you can make your money back right away. A lot of girls, they do what's called beat the box. They make it a goal to sell $300 before their box even gets to their doorstep, and a lot of them do it by way of talking to friends, showing them catalogs, because the minute you sign up, you have your website and you can give them immediately your order link and they can go to your website and start ordering. And you're making 25% on anything that's ordered on your website starting immediately the minute you sign up. So, and on top of that, we get paid every Thursday for our commissions. You can make 25 to 35% just on your sales alone. If you choose to build a team, you'll make more than that. You'll be making a percentage off your team. But the great thing about Color Street is that you don't have to build a team to make money, okay? And you don't have a big sign-up fee, and you don't have monthly quotas, and they're not like other companies. And all the girls that I sign up, most of the girls that I sign up, I should say, are pretty successful at what they do. If you scroll through this page, you'll see a lot of their stories, because whenever I see someone, really reaping the benefits and blessings of the company, I reach out and say, hey, why don't you share your story? Because you could really touch somebody with that story that you have. And they do. So they post it on this page. So feel free to scroll around, read all the stories of all the ladies that are in here. Obviously, there's way more. I'm trying to get to everybody to have them add their story in here so people can see we're all just like you. We're not salespeople. We're just people who love Color Street, love this gorgeous nail polish, thought it would be fun, and maybe needed some extra money. And that's all it is, you guys. I've got nurses, I've got police officers, I've got insurance agents, I've got business owners like myself, I've got stay-at-home moms, I've got all walks of life, you guys, property managers, everything, all walks of life are on our team. And it's just all normal people. We're not salespeople. Not that salespeople aren't normal people, but you know what I mean. We're not salespeople. When we come into this, we're just sharing a product that we love. And most of us are doing it by way of Facebook parties, although some people do in-home parties, but right now with COVID, it's pretty much Facebook and word of mouth. So let me get into a couple questions and we'll wrap this up because I'm already in 10 minutes. How do you come up with those graphics? Okay, if you've attended a Facebook show and you see all these graphics, or you're in my VIP or someone else's VIP customer group and you see all these graphics, we as stylists have exclusive access to groups where other Color Street stylists create gorgeous artwork and graphics. It's all free to us, and no one is allowed in there except Color Street stylists. You have to answer very specific questions to get in and have an ID number, and you go in and you're free to use anything in there. And there's thousands of people in there creating these beautiful graphics. Same thing with nail pictures. All the Nelfies, we call them Nelfies, like a selfie, but a Nelfie. All of those pictures come by way of the same type of group. I contribute to it when I have really pretty nail pictures. I put mine in there for everybody to use in their shows. So that's kind of how that works. People think it's very time, they misjudge and like, oh my God, I don't have work time for all that she's doing, all those graphics. We're not doing them. We're just grabbing them and, we're free to use them. So how do you have time to post all day? I don't have time to post all day. I'm usually at work, you guys. I do stay home now more days than not, but I'm not posting all day. I pre-schedule my posts. On Facebook, there is something called pre-scheduler. And when you have a group, you can pre-schedule posts. So I can schedule about 2 weeks out my posts. And that's usually what I do. For my parties, I use software that I create the party and it posts on its own. So I'm just checking in and being a part of the party and checking in and having fun like everybody else. I'm not doing the work. I'm not posting or anything like that during my parties. So there's ways, this is how people work and do this as well. There's all kinds of tricks, and you'll learn a lot more than that once you become a stylist and join our team page, because we have all sorts of stuff on there. So I tried blank and it didn't work. So this is all I can say about that, you guys. I can't tell you how many people on our team who I've heard that same story from. I tried, I'm not going to name any companies. I tried this company and it didn't work for me. I couldn't sell anything, or it cost me money, or I almost went broke, or whatever it was. Color Street is different. If you poke around on our page, you'll see that there are other stories like that, and they kind of give you the idea of what is different about Color Street. A lot of companies charge a bunch of money up front to get in. We don't do that. They charge monthly fees. We don't do that. Color Street and Fa Park, which is our CEO, he is absolutely incredible. I highly encourage you to watch his story on it's on this page. If you look, search Fa, F-A, Park, and it'll pop up. It's his story, and you really got to see his story of how he got started. It's absolutely amazing. And he cares very much about his stylist and his product. All we sell is nail strips, you guys. That's it. We don't sell anything else. We don't sell polish remover. We don't sell cotton. We don't sell anything. We just sell polish. That's it. Polish strips, dry polish strips. And he wants to keep it that way. He wants to make the focus on polish and his stylists. And that's how he makes his company so successful. He's won all sorts of rewards. Our company has grown over now 300% this year. That's insane. And we keep adding and adding more machines and everything to keep up with the demand. We were named #1 nail polish brand in America. That's crazy. We have been seen in all sorts of magazines and TV shows this year, starting end of 19 and into 2020. It's been crazy, you guys, a crazy wild ride, and we're so in love with this company, and he wants to keep it so that people can sign up and really make money at this company if they want to do it. And I'm living proof that if you like it and you stick with it and you stay consistent, you will in fact do all of those things. So do I get a discount? Yes, you get the 25% commission. So you place orders, whatever you want, and you get your 25% back on Thursday. So every single Thursday you get that check. So that discount along with all your sales, 25% that you're making on all your sales coming in, you'll get it all in a check on Thursdays. Now, if you have a team, you will get paid at the end of the month for the team. Okay, so you'll get paid monthly for your commission, and at the end of the month, you'll get paid for your team. So then you'll have, several checks a month. Let's see, what comes in the kit? Okay, kind of already went over that. 13 nail sets. What other company can you hand out samples, you guys? 72 two-finger testers. These pack a punch to sell our product, okay? The first thing that I noticed when I started wearing Color Street was everybody everywhere I went was saying, oh my gosh, your nails are so pretty. No one ever said that when I went to the salon, you guys. I was going to the salon getting gel for years. No one ever said, oh my gosh, your nails are so pretty. Because look at the fun things that we can do. And it just looks like a gel manicure, right? It's 100% nail polish. That's all it is. And people really take note of how pretty my nails were. So I thought, well, I'm going to start putting samples in my purse because people are noticing. So I did. And next thing I know, I'm like handing out samples. Then I realized tearing this thing open and putting it on someone's finger is the best thing you can do. Because when they see the magic, it is magic, you guys, how these things go on our nails. When they see the magic, it's a done deal. Like, they're like, wow, like we all are. Like I was. Just completely, mesmerized at how easy this polish is. But where else can you hand free samples to people when they say, oh, your nails are so pretty, right? Or any other product for that matter. Companies usually just don't have samples like that, but we do. And that's how we've exploded in sales. Okay, how do you make money? Well, I kind of went over that too. We sell nail strips, and most of us do it by way of Facebook parties. Okay, we're a party-based company. I do know people. I know one girl especially that doesn't like to do Facebook parties, and she just knows a lot of people and has family and friends and neighbors, and they all order on a regular basis. That's the wonderful thing about this product, you guys. It's fun, it's consumable, right? And it's inexpensive, and it's super easy to do. So consumable is a big thing, and people love to use it and collect it, believe it or not. I have a ton of collectors per se as customers, and I myself am a collector. When I see colors, I stock up on them and I put some aside for later, and we're like kind of collectors, if you will. So that's kind of how we do it. You would be taught how to do Facebook parties. You're welcome to answer all the questions. We have an app in the back. We have a back office that you would be provided, okay, a website and a back office. In the back office, you'd have access to all sorts of resources and videos and things like that. But we also have an app that you can upload on your phone, and it's got a massive amount of training videos, and they're in order. So you would start with new stylist training, and you would get through that, and you would just keep going from there. So it's a wonderful, wonderful way to get started, is to watch videos, and obviously you're going to be asking a lot of questions, and that's expected. Okay, so how do you get paid? Well, I already told you on Thursdays, but look at this cute little prepaid card, you guys, that you can get. It's white with polka dots, and it says Color Street on it. I fell in love with this card when I saw it. So you can do direct deposit straight into your account, or you can have it transferred to this prepaid Visa card, and then you can use that. So I started out with the card. I still transfer to this like maybe once every 2 months, but for the most part, I have direct deposit now. straight into my bank. So those are the two ways that you can get paid. We don't do checks. It's either direct deposit or on the card. So I'm gonna leave it at that. We're at the 20-minute mark. Please let me know if you have any questions. I hope that I answered a lot of your questions, and I know that you'll have more. And that's what I'm here for. The person that added you to this group, that's what she's here for. Just one last thing, in your little black box that you'll be getting, you're also going to get this book, and it's The Road to Success. So there is a lot of it's super small, super short, but it's got Fall Park story. It's got, your whole comp plan in here. It's got your jumpstart goals, you guys, jumpstarts. Let me just tell you about jumpstarts because this is really important. This is how, generous Color Street is. We have something called Jumpstart Rewards, and when I signed up, I hit all my jumpstarts. There's 3. You have one to hit. You could hit one in 35, 65, and 95 days, okay? And they tell you, if you sell this much, we're going to give you this much product credit on this day. And if you sell this much, we're going to give you this much product on this day, okay? I ended up hitting all 3 of my jump starts, 35, 65, 95 days. They gave me a lot of product credit. They reward my enroller, okay, 100% match. So the first 35 days, I got $100 product credit. They also gave my enroller $100 product credit, okay? And then so on for the next month and so on for the next month. But the amounts go up for the the 65 and the 95 days. So I had a lot of product credit to buy free nails or business supplies in my back office, and so did my enroller. Okay, that is amazing, just so you know. Like, it's a ton of nail sets that you can turn around and sell for 100% profit now. So I always tell the girls, when you're looking at the cost of the kit, take into account that you're going to take those 13 sets of nails and turn around and sell them immediately for 100% profit, right? You're going to sell them and you'll have your money back for that kit and then some. And then, for the people who say, I don't have the money right now, like they really, really want to sign up, but they don't have the money right now, keep that in mind that you can get it back right away. I don't take people's money issues lightly. So only you know what's best for your family, but I'm just telling you some of the things that other people have done. Some use a credit card and then pay it back right away. Some have, sold things around the house and then, of course, get their money back right away. So there's things that people have done if you want to look at that and take that route. But again, you know what's best for you and your family. I'm here for any questions that you have. Please let me know what I can do for you. Reach out to your enroller. Well, and then the other thing about the enroller is you in turn will get the same thing. So now when I sign somebody up and they hit their jump starts, I get those same rewards. I do not ever have to pay for my nail sets anymore because I enroll quite a few people. And when they hit those jump starts, I'm getting, all the free product credit. So I haven't bought nails or business supplies in months because I have that credit sitting there. When I need something, I order through there. So that's kind of what I do. I use it for giveaways. I use it for my own polish. I get it to sell. Whatever I want to do. So you'll get to a point when you get to that level and you don't have to buy nails or, that your business supplies anymore. It's a pretty darn generous company, you guys. Pretty darn generous. And when you see the comp plan, that you'll understand that they're a very generous company. So, okay, that is it. Now I went over 5 minutes. I hope that helps you guys. Let us know if you have any questions, okay? Bye.